Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the utterly baffling, yet undeniably addictive world of geocaching. Ever wanted to feel like Indiana Jones, but with more bug spray and less ancient curses? Then you've come to the right place. Imagine this. You're staring intently at your phone, probably in a slightly awkward squat beside a lamppost, while bewildered onlookers slowly back away. You're not lost, oh no. You're on a quest. A quest for a hidden container, a cache, tucked away by another equally eccentric soul. These aren't just any containers, mind you. They can be anything from a tiny magnetic nano cache, barely bigger than a Tic Tac, to a full-sized ammo box hidden under a fallen log. The thrill isn't in what you find, usually a damp logbook and some questionable trinkets, but in the finding itself. It's like a treasure hunt, but the treasure is the joy of knowing you outsmarted a tree. Or a rock. Or a very suspicious shrub. Our story begins with our hero, Gary, a man whose enthusiasm for spreadsheets is only rivaled by his passion for obscure outdoor hobbies. Gary, armed with his trusty GPS and a fanny pack brimming with emergency snacks, decides to tackle his first, difficult terrain cache. The description simply read, "Under the roots of a mighty oak. Bring gloves." Gary, ever the optimist, thought gloves? For digging? How hard can it be? Fast forward an hour. Gary is covered in mud, sporting a spiderweb in his hair, and has just narrowly avoided a run-in with an angry squirrel who clearly considered the mighty oak his personal property. He pulls out a stick and pokes suspiciously at a gnarled root. He exclaims as a small, camouflaged pill bottle rolls out. Inside? A tiny scroll of paper and a plastic army man. Gary beams. Victory. His wife, Brenda, who's been patiently waiting in the car, sends a text. "Are you still communing with nature, dear?" But the true comedy of geocaching lies in the Muggles, the unsuspecting non-geocachers who witness your peculiar antics. Picture Gary lying prone in a public park, pretending to tie his shoe while subtly reaching under a bench. A passing dog walker raises an eyebrow. Gary offers a nervous, wide-eyed smile, still trying to appear casual while his arm is practically elbow-deep in a dusty crevice. Or the time he was attempting to retrieve a cache from a lamppost skirt, doing what could only be described as a frantic interpretive dance around it, much to the amusement of a bus stop full of commuters. One lady even offered him a coin for his performance. Then there are the epic fails. The time Gary followed his GPS into a swamp. The time he spent 20 minutes looking for a microcache, only to realize it was actually a cleverly disguised bolt on a fence. The time he accidentally stumbled upon a real-life badger's den. The badger was not amused. Gary made a new personal best in the 100-meter dash that day. But Gary keeps coming back. Because every now and then you find that perfect cache. The one with a stunning view, or a clever hide, or a logbook filled with genuinely witty comments. It's a shared secret, a nod between strangers. It's about exploring places you'd never otherwise see, from forgotten historical markers to surprisingly beautiful urban nooks. And it's about the sheer, unadulterated absurdity of it all. So, if you're looking for a hobby that combines outdoor exploration, puzzle solving, and the occasional embarrassing public spectacle, then grab your GPS, your bug spray, and maybe a pair of those digging gloves. Because the world is full of hidden treasures, and sometimes, the biggest treasure is just the story of how you found a rusty tin under a suspiciously friendly-looking gnome. Happy caching, you magnificent weirdos!